How you doing, folks? Welcome back to Reads and Buzz. Let's get in some songs. We had a long night with no one but ourselves to blame. Tossing and turning, hearing you call out my name. Oh, you never looked so lovely as in the dawn, and with the sunlight on your skin, whispering good morning and drinking every drop of you in. And the world comes fading back in when we get out of bed. We put on our pants and our problems and we switch on our head. In the moments between our time and this scene, our connection may falter and fail. But in here I believe we're as thick as two thieves trying to stay out of jail. Light the bulletin, check the time. We both know we ought to get dressed. Sit up with the sigh. There's marks on my neck and your hair's a mess. Oh, you say it's all my fault and I just grin. And you lean in for a kiss. This is the closest that will be until the next time we get to do this. And the world comes fading back in when we get out of bed. We put on our pants and our problems and we switch on our heads. In the moments between our time and this scene, our connection may falter and fail. But in here I believe we're as thick as two thieves trying to stay out of jail. I know outside this room you ain't mine, and we walk separate paths from the door. I swear that's fine, 'cause I know in due time we'll meet up again, both needing more. Between our time and this scene, our connection may falter and fail. But in here I believe we're as thick as two thieves trying to stay out of jail. Yeah, in here I believe we're as thick as two thieves trying to stay out of jail. There we go. I haven't done that song on here in a little while. Thick as Thieves. That's one of mine. Again, welcome back to Reads and Buzz, folks. Appreciate you tuning in. I'm James Gedda, as usual. On this St. Patrick's Day edition, I suppose, we've got the green lights. I'm probably going to do a couple Irish tunes for you. Again, any requests you want to hear, just feel free to put them in the chat. And, with the request, a couple bucks in the digital tip jar always helps us. Link should be over that way. Everything's split right down the middle between me and the folks at Reads and Buzz. So, again, if you can contribute, I appreciate it. Otherwise, just share the stream around, get some more eyes on it. That always helps, too. Let's check in with who we got watching. Let's see. We got two of y'all watching right now. Full crowd. We got Chris Tozer watching. We got Cheryl watching. Christopher Dabu at one point. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Let's see here. I'll just keep the tunes going. Let's see, let me grab one of my harmonicas here. Hope y'all are doing good. Hope y'all are staying warm. The weather certainly took a turn on us today. We thought we was finally getting into spring, but Indiana weather had other plans. Alrighty. Here's a recent one of mine called Today It Hurts. I'll go days at a time where you don't cross my mind, but for fleeting faded moments in the margins of the page. Then all of a sudden I crumble into nothing but a pile on the floor just from thinking of your face. And today it hurts, lying back in bed remembering just how close we were. After giving all I have to you, I guess I finally got what I deserve. Might say I'm fine tomorrow and they might not be empty words, but today it hurts, today it hurts. Even after it was over, you'd still pull me closer on nights that got too long to help you fill your empty bed. And then you found someone better, or at least newer and fresher, who it don't scare you to need, upon whom you now lay your head. But today it hurts, lying back in bed remembering just how close we were. After giving all I have to you, I guess I finally got what I deserve. I might say I'm fine tomorrow and they might not be empty words, but today it hurts, today it hurts. Been our anniversary, and I guess that's what hurts me, thinking about all that we never were and all we tried to be. I hope you find your forever. Take it from this never was. You deserve to be happy like you never were with me. And today it hurts, lying back in bed remembering just how close we were. After giving all I have to you, I guess I finally got what I deserve. Might say I'm fine tomorrow and they might not be empty words. Today it hurts, today it hurts, today it hurts, today it hurts. There we go. Today it hurts. That's a recent original of mine. When I say recent, it's probably about 7 or 8 months old now by this point, but still relatively new for me. See, we got 5 of y'all watching right now. Appreciate it. We got Janice Polka watching. Thanks for tuning in, Janice. Mallory Ladd, Sarah Barrientes. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Let's see here. I'll do, again, we got the green lights. We're coming up on St. Patrick's Day. I'll do Do an Irish song here, or something resembling one. Any specific requests? Again, put them in the chat. Appreciate anything you can throw in the digital tip jar. Helps out myself, helps out Region Buzz. Money gets put to good use, trust me. Otherwise, just share the stream around, get more eyes on it. That's always appreciated too. All right, yeah, this is a Steve Earle song called The Galway Girl. I took a stroll down the old long walk on a day. I met a little girl and we started to talk of a fine soft day. I asked your friend, what's a fella to do? Our hair was black and her eyes were blue. So I took her hand and I gave her a twirl, and I lost my heart to the Galway girl. Halfway there when the rain came down on a day. She asked me up to her flat downtown on a fine soft day. I asked your friend, what's a fella to do? Our hair was black and her eyes were blue. I took her hand and I gave her a twirl, and I lost my heart to the Galway girl. When I woke up, I was all alone on a day. A broken heart and a ticket home on a fine soft day. I asked your friend, what's a fella to do? When her hair was black and her eyes were blue. I've been around, been all over this world, but I never seen nothing like the Galway girl. I've been around, been all over this world. Oh, I never seen nothing like the Galway girl. There we go, The Galway Girl by Steve Earle. So, I always dug that tune. Let's see here. I've got 3 of y'all watching right now. Hope y'all like what you're hearing. Again, thoughts, comments, criticisms, I'll take those at this point. Just let me know what you want to hear. Let me know what you think of the stuff I'm playing. You know, every little bit's appreciated, certainly. Let's see, I'll keep the music going. I will mention I've been fairly busy lately with music. It's been good. Back to playing at Lily's in Chicago. It's a great live music venue. It's a bar/antique store in a good neighborhood. It's a fun place to play. It's 2 stories, lots of seating, and I play most every Friday and Saturday night from about 7:30 or so till close. Trying out a couple different nights of the week too. I'm gonna try playing there this Wednesday on St. Patrick's Day. See how that goes. But if you're in Chicago, if you're close, or if you feel like making the trek out, come see me at Lily sometime. I got the information on my music page. Let's see, and I think this Saturday, I'm gonna be at Emilio's with my friend Jack Whittle here in just down the road. It's always a fun place to play. So don't feel like coming all the way out, you can come see me there. Let's see, we got my drummer, the drummer of the Big Breakfast, Kevin Martirosen watching. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Yeah, we got more band gigs coming up soon. I think the next one on docket is at Finnegan's on April 3rd or 4th, I believe. Again, it should be on my music page. Yeah, come see us. That'll be a good time. Let's see. This next one I'm going to do is, again, since we're kind of the Irish theming tonight, coming up on St. Patrick's Day, I'll play this one. This is a Johnny Cash song that he wrote about Ireland, and I've never had the pleasure of going myself, but this one certainly paints a vivid picture. It's called The 40 Shades of Green. This is one of my mom's favorite songs for me to play, and I always forget to play it for her. I close my eyes and picture the emerald of the sea, from the fishing boats at Dingle to the shores of Dundee. I miss the river Shannon and the folks at Skibbereen, the moorlands and the meadows with their 40 shades of green. But most of all, I miss a girl in Tipperary town, and most of all, I miss her lips as soft as eider down. Again, I want to see and do the things we've done and seen, where the breeze is sweet as Shalimar and there's 40 shades of green. Again, I'd like to spend an hour at Dublin's churning surf. I'd love to walk the bogs. Oh man. Again, I'd like to spend an hour at Dublin's churning surf. I'd love to watch the farmers, there it is, walk the bogs and spade the turf, to see again the thatches of straw the women glean. I'd walk from Cork to Larne to see the 40 shades of green. And most of all, I miss a girl in Tipperary town, and most of all, I miss her lips as soft as eider down. Again, I want to see and do the things we've done and seen, where the breeze is sweet as Shalimar and there's 40 shades of green. Where the breeze is sweet as Shalimar and there's 40 shades of green. There we go, the 40 Shades of Green, Johnny Cash song about Ireland there. Hope y'all like that one. I haven't played it in a little while. There's evidence I forgot some of the words about halfway through. The problem with the amount of songs I know is sometimes the words just get caught up between my head and my throat somewhere. Let's see, yeah, we got more folks watching right now. Again, appreciate y'all tuning in. Donation links should be over that way. Just anything you contribute, we appreciate. Split right down the middle between me and the folks here at Region Buzz. Anything you want to hear, put it in the chat. Let me know. Otherwise, I'll just keep the music going. Let's see. I'll do Listen to a John Prine song, as I'm one to do. Sam Stone came home to his wife and family after serving in the conflict overseas. And the time that he served had shattered all his nerves and left a little shrapnel in his knee. And the morphine eased the pain, and the grass grew around his brain and gave him all the confidence he lacked. With a Purple Heart and a monkey on his back, there's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pitchers have big ears, don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs will last too long on broken radios. Sam Stone's welcome home didn't last too long. He went to work when he'd spent his last dime. Then Sammy took to stealing when he got that empty feeling for $100 habit without overtime. And the gold ran through his veins like 1,000 railroad trains, and eased his mind in the hours that he chose, while his kids ran around wearing other people's clothes. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pitchers have big ears, don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs will last too long on broken radios. Sam Stone was alone when he popped his last balloon. He was climbing the walls while sitting in a chair, and he played his last request in a room that smelled like death, with an overdose hovering in the air. 'Cause life had lost its fun, and there was nothing to be done except trade his house that he bought on the GI Bill for a flag-draped casket on a local hero's hill. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pitchers have big ears, don't stop to count the years. Sad songs will last too long on broken radios. There we go, the story of Sam Stone there. Great John Prine song. Hope y'all like that one. Let's see here. All right, I'll just keep on going with it then. Let's do that. I got a new song here I'll test out. So this song actually got the idea for it when I was driving here for the stream 2 weeks ago. And I got the idea in like the 5-minute drive from my house to here where we do these. So I just had time to like yell the idea of it and the first line or two into my voice memos in my phone. And then after I got out of the stream last time, I just drove around for a little while and finished writing it. This song's called Hollerin' in a Bar. Never know where I got the idea for that one. Does he know you like being choked in the bedroom when you've been drinking? Or do you not show that side to a man that drives a Lincoln? To Worked downtown in a three-piece suit. Yeah, I know he works real hard, learning how to make good money while I was hollering in a bar. Does he know not to piss you off when you've been talking to your mother? Does he treat you better than we ever treated each other? Do you ever talk about the guy who helped you learn who you are? You couldn't build a future with hollering in a bar. Does he toast to you at some fancy red smashed up somewhere out west? Does he know your favorite cheap beer and what local pizza you like best? Does he ever park behind a liquor store just to make love in the car, like the guy you met that night who was hollering in a bar? Do you tell him that you love him when he don't even need to hear it? Do you send him dirty pictures just to try and lift his spirits? Do you have a favorite song with him that you sing out to the stars? Is it one of the ones you heard when I was hollering in a bar? Tell you how damn good you look when the dawn breaks through the shade? Does he ever worry that you only call when you're trying to get laid? Does he text his friend at 3 a.m.? Why's it gotta be so hard? Are you kissing him goodnight while I'm hollering in a bar? When he asks you if you're free, does he ever need to tell you why? Do you dream of kids with his last name and your endless hazel eyes? Give you more than I ever could, is that why you've gone so far? Is he really that much better than a guy hollering in a bar? Is he really that much better than a guy hollering in a bar? Go hollering in a bar. That's a new one of mine. Yeah, let me know what y'all thought of that one. my favorite first line I've thought of in a while for a song. Let's see. Cindy says halfway to Jackson. I can do that one for you, Cindy. We can definitely do that one. Justin Townes Earl song. Yeah, still got the right harmonica on too. Good. Yeah, halfway to Jackson, song by Justin Townes Earl. May he rest in peace. Gone way too soon. Lost him last year. Lord, I'm going uptown. That's the wrong Justin Townes Earl song. Sorry. That's Harlem River Blues. Said halfway to Jackson. I get those mixed up sometimes. All right, here we go. Halfway to Jackson. It's been a long weekend of music, I tell you. From Thursday to Saturday, I probably sang for 12 to 13 hours total. My mind and my voice is still a little fried. got this woman, she can't treat me right. She just stay out drinking till the morning light. So bye-bye, baby, wherever you may be, babe. You got them other men, don't know what you need with me. Went to the station, I got on that train, and I told the conductor, get this thing moving, man. So bye-bye, baby, wherever you may be, babe. You got them other men, don't know what you need with me. Here I go down these railroad tracks, and I'm bound for Memphis. I ain't coming back, so bye-bye, baby, wherever you may be. You got them other men, I don't know what you need with me. I can finally relax, and it sure feels good to not have you upon my back. So bye-bye, baby, wherever you may be, babe, that's right. You got them other men, don't know what you need with me. Bye-bye, baby, wherever you are, mama. I'm halfway to Jackson, baby, and I ain't missing you so far. That's right. Halfway to Jackson, and I ain't missing you so far. There we go, Halfway to Jackson by the late great Justin Townes Earl. Thanks for requesting that one, Cindy. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Yeah, false start there. Got it confused with another Justin Townes Earl song in that same key, Harlem River Blues. Let's see. We've got three of y'all watching right now. Whoever the three of y'all are, I appreciate it. I know Cindy's one. I'll spare you all the sales pitch, because the three people watching right now are probably the same folks who catch most of these, but you know, for folks watching the archive, again, any little thing you can throw in the digital tip jar, links over that way. Do appreciate. You know, Region Buzz has done a lot of good for me. I don't want to see it continue to do good for a lot of other folks. Nick's one of the hardest working guys I know. I made a post about that sort of thing the other day, but bears repeating. You know, Nick's a good, hard-working guy, does a lot of good for a lot of folks, and this place does a lot of good for a lot of folks, so you know, even aside from me, just a couple bucks in the tip jar goes a long way. Let's see here. This is a song I thought about doing today. I caught a clip from the Grammys. Actually, I usually don't watch because I'm not nominated. But during one of their in memoriam segments, they did a tribute to John Prine with Brandi Carlile, probably my favorite female vocalist going these days. Singing this John Prine song, which was the last one he wrote and recorded, a song called I Remember Everything. So I'm going to do my best at it here. I've been down this road before. I remember every tree, every single blade of grass holds a special place for me. And I remember every town, every hotel room, every song I ever sang, the guitar out of tune. I remember everything, things I can't forget, The way you turned and smiled on me the night when we first met. I remember every night your ocean eyes are blue. How I'll miss you in the morning light, like roses miss the dew. I've been down this road before, as lonesome as can be, trying not to let my past come sneaking up on me. I remember every town, every motel room. Sometimes a little tenderness is the best that I could do. I remember everything, things I can't forget. Swimming pools and butterflies that slip right through the net. And I remember every night your ocean eyes are blue. I'll miss you in the morning light, like roses miss the dew. I remember everything, things you can't forget. The way you turned and smiled on me the night when we first met. I remember every night your ocean eyes are blue. I'll miss you in the morning light, like roses miss the dew. I'll miss you in the morning light, like roses miss the dew. There we go. It's I Remember Everything by John Prine, the last song Mr. Prine ever wrote or recorded. Yeah, again, that was put to my mind by, it was in a clip from the Grammys with Brandi Carlile singing that one. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I agree, it is a nice song. Thank you for saying that, Cindy. Yeah, it's just it's a pretty thing. I feel like a lot of artists get their, not a lot, but sometimes when they get a good long career, they get their equivalent of Hurt. You know, that song Johnny Cash put out right towards the end of his days that kind of, you know, set to a montage, really summed up and put a nice little period on the end of his sentence. And I feel like that's that one for John Prine. That's a pretty one. Yeah, let's see. All right, I know what I'll do now. Let's see here. Again, we're coming up on St. Patrick's Day, and that's about the 1 week or so a year where I try and see if I still remember how to sing this one. See if I still got it in me. All right, let's see. We'll find out together, I suppose. Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. 'Tis you must go and I must buy. But come ye back when summer's in the meadows, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. I'll be here in sunshine or in shadows. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. If when you come and all the flowers are dying, and I am dead as dead I well may be. Please come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me, and I will know ye softly tread above me, and my grave shall richer, sweeter be. You'll bend down and tell me that you love me. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so. There we go. Danny boy there, huh? Glad to see I still got it. I ain't sung that one since, well, last year, about this time, I suppose. Yeah, that one's always pretty. Let's see. I suppose I'll do another one of mine here. Swap out my harmonicas. And appreciate y'all tuning in. We still got some more time here on the stream. Another 15 minutes or so, give or take. So I'm going to share the stream around, get some more eyes on it. I do appreciate it. Or if you feel like throwing a few bucks in the tip jar, that's always nice. Yeah. All right. Yeah, here's another one of mine. A song called "Stick the Landing." About every year or so, at some point, I remember I wrote this one, and I go, "That's a good song. I should keep playing that one. I should play it more." And then I kind of forget about it again. This song's my mistreated stepchild, I suppose. Left me about 100 times just like today, but if the past is indication then you won't stay away, stick the landing, baby. This time just stay gone, mama. If I'm being honest, I look forward to just being alone. You cried and screamed, said this time is the last, but you're quoting word for word every time in the past. Stick the landing, baby. This time mean what you say, darling. Find myself hoping, honey, that this time you really may. Maybe you get lonely, maybe you change your mind. Knows you come calling back to me every time. Stick the landing, baby. This time stay gone for good. You say you're leaving me forever, oh baby, I wish you would. We're hooked on each other, but the habit won't kick. But the thrill of it is gone, and baby, we need to quit. Stick the landing, baby. This time I won't let you back. We've been lying to each other, the best of us is left in the past. Take off like a pro, but you don't see it through. It's time the door's locking, so your knocking won't do. Stick the landing, baby. Know you got it in your league. Or at least I'm hoping, 'cause I know there ain't no leaving in me. No, there ain't. Stick the landing, baby, this time just stay gone. Stick the landing, baby, 'cause you're better off alone. Stick the landing, baby, this time stay gone for good. You say you're leaving me forever, oh baby, I wish you would. Doodle-ay, doodle-o-doodle-ay. There we go, that's my song, Stick the Landing. Hope y'all like that one. That's I'll try and actually keep it in my repertoire this time around, not tuck it back away with the mothballs. Yeah, I'm always a sucker for a good passive-aggressive walking out kind of a song. I suppose that one's not really a walking out kind of a song so much as hoping the other person walks out, which, you know, I know I've been in that situation before, where it's you don't quite got the courage to rip the Band-Aid off, but you're hoping they do. It's, Alrighty. Let's see what else I got here. Checking with the chat, we got Nathan watching. Appreciate you tuning in, Nathan. Yeah, I got time for a few more here. I'll do, there's another Irish tune, one I'm pretty partial to. So maybe just because I'm a good chunk Irish in me and I like whiskey, but this song, whenever I hear this one, it hits me in my bones. My friends at Fresh Hops, they sing this one every now and then at their jam night out at Beer Geeks on Wednesdays. A tune called Whiskey in the Jar. As I was going over the Kilgary Mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol and I then produced my rapier. Said stand and deliver, for I am a bold deceiver. Moosha-ring-um-dur-um-da. Whack-fall-a-daddy-o, whack-fall-a-daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money and it was a pretty penny, and I put it in my pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She swore she loved me and never would deceive me, but the devil's in the women and they never can be easy. Moosha-ring-um-dur-um-da. Whack-fall-a-daddy-o, whack-fall-a-daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Early the next morning, 20 hours of 6 and 7, I was surrounded by guardsmen in numbers odd and even. I flew to my pistol, for she'd stolen away my rapier, but my pistol misfired, so a prisoner I was taken. Moosha-ring-um-dur-um-da. Whack-fall-a-daddy-o, whack-fall-a-daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. They took me to jail without a judge or jury for robbing Captain Farrell in the morning so early. Didn't take my fist, so I knocked out the sentry. Bid a fond farewell to that lonesome penitentiary. Moosha-ring-um-dur-um-da. Whack-fall-a-daddy-o, whack-fall-a-daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Some take delight in fishing and the bowling, others take delight in the carriages a-rolling. I take delight in the juice of the barley and bedding pretty women in the morning bright and early. Moosha-ring-um-dur-um-da. Whack-fall-a-daddy-o, Whack fall a daddy, oh, there's whiskey in the jar. Musha-ring-um-durum-da. Whack fall a daddy, oh, whack fall a daddy, oh, there's whiskey in the jar. There we go, whiskey in the jar. Hope you all dug that one. It was appropriate for the week. I'll take any excuse to sing a good whiskey song, so. Let's see here. Yeah, we got time for a few more. Let's stay. Yeah, this next one's a Blaze Foley song I'm pretty partial to. Blaze Foley, very under-celebrated Texas country folk sort of songwriter, peer and friend of Townes Van Zandt, who never quite made it big during his lifetime, but his songs eventually got out there. This is a really good one. Merle Haggard ended up recording this one. A song called If I Could Only Fly. Almost felt you touching me just now. Wish I knew which way to turn and go. I feel so good, then I feel so bad. Wonder what I ought to do. If I could only fly, if I could only fly, and bid this place goodbye, come and be with you. But I can hardly stand, got nowhere to run. Another sinking sun, one more lonely night. The wind keeps blowing somewhere every day. They say things get better somewhere up the way. Just dismal thinking on a dismal day. Sad songs for us to bear. You know, sometimes I write happy songs, and then some little thing goes wrong. I wish they all could make you smile. You know, someday there'll come a day where I'll come home, I'm gonna stay. I Wish you'd come with me when I go again. If I could only fly, if I could only fly, I bid this place goodbye to come and be with you. But I can hardly stand, I got nowhere to run. Another sinking sun, one more lonely night. If I could only fly, if you could only fly, if we could only fly, there'd be no more lonely nights. There we go. If I Could Only Fly by Blaze Foley there. Hope y'all like that one. That's a pretty song. It's another one for maybe one of my favorite opening lines. Definitely probably in the top 5, top 10 for a sad song is almost felt you touching me just now. That's a simple sentence, you know, and it's not overly poetic, you know, not much flowery language or anything, but I don't know, first time I heard that song, and a lot of times when I sing it, that line hits me like a ton of bricks to the chest, you know. Let's see, we got 4 of y'all watching right now. Do appreciate it. Let's see, we got time for I think I'm going to do one more here and we'll call it a stream. Again, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate Region Buzz for having me here, letting me do this. This is always a good time. You know, if you're catching this later or on the archive or whatever, the donation links will still be active. So anything you want to throw in, the links over there, split evenly between myself and the folks at Region Buzz. Every little bit helps and we do appreciate it. Let's see, since this is our pre-St. Patrick's Day stream, I'll close out with this one. This is a pretty song called The Parting Glass. Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I have for want and wit, to memory now I can't recall, so fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. To all the comrades that e'er I had, I'm sorry for my going away. To all the sweethearts that e'er I held, that wished me one more day to stay. But if it falls unto my lot that I should rise and they should not, I will gently rise and I'll softly call, good night and joy be with you all. Of all the money that e'er I spent it in good said was to none but me. And all I had for want and wit to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass, good night and joy be with you all. So fill to me the parting glass, good night and joy be with you all. We're going to call it a stream there again. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next time.